guys, I'm back, and as promised in my last video, today I'm making a dessert. If you can't already tell by the Oreos and the cream cheese, we're having Oreo cheesecake. If you want to see how I make this, just keep watching. Okay guys, so to make this recipe, you're going to need a total of 24 Oreos. You're going to put 16 in a Ziploc bag and crush them. You're going to save the remaining 8 to decorate the top of your cheesecake. So let's go ahead and get into the Oreos. A 1 Oreo, a 2 Oreo, a 3 Oreo. Okay, that's gonna get old fast. And I literally just put mine in a bag and smash. Just like so. You know, they say it's good to get your aggressions out. So if you're having a bad day, just go smash your Oreos and know that you're going to feel better in about 4 hours after it's refrigerated and you get to eat it. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now we need to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so now we have our melted butter, 3 tablespoons. Going to add it to this bowl. We're going to take our crushed Oreos and add them right into the bowl with the melted butter. Okay, and then you just want to stir that. Pretty sure I could eat it just like this. Yum. So you just want to mix this kind of well, and then we're going to press firmly onto the bottom of our 9-inch springform pan. Let's put it right here and pour our Oreo mixture into the bottom to form our crust. Now my hands are clean and I do not have fingernails, so I do not mind using my bare hands to press this down into the bottom. Okay, so I think I left my Oreos a bit chunky, but that's fine. It'll all spread out in the oven. Okay, so I'm just going to put this to the side and start on our cream cheese mixture. Okay, and for the cheese cake filling, we're going to start with 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. And this has been softened. Well, softened slightly. It probably could have been softened a little more, to tell you the truth. Then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Okay, a 1/4 cup of sour cream goes in with our cream cheese. To our cream cheese and sour cream, we're going to add 3/4 cup of sugar. Our vanilla, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. One, 2. Okay, then we'll just need to mix this up. First, we should probably plug in our mixer. Okay, so just mix this until well blended. Okay, while that's mixing, I'm going to crack my eggs. I just like to scrape down the sides of the bowl at least once during the mixing process, just to make sure everything's getting incorporated. Okay, so that should be well mixed. Next, we're going to add our eggs one at a time. so with our remaining 8 Oreo cookies, I'm just going to literally break them into the bowl because I want fairly large slices in each slice of cheesecake. So this is the 3rd cookie, 4, just like that, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I'm just going to probably use 10. I have another pack of Oreos in the cabinet, so I can open that pack if need be to garnish. Actually, I'm just going to add the rest of the pack of Oreos. One gentle stir. We don't want to chop up all those Oreos I just added, so just a small stir and our cheesecake mixture is ready. Okay, so now all we have to do is pour our cream cheese mixture right over the top of our prepared crust. Yum. Try to get all of that mixture out. Okay, so now we just spread this gently over the crust. We want to get it nice and even. Okay, so that should be good. I went and got my extra pack of Oreos. So you just want to crush a few more and lay them on top. That already looks so good. Okay, so all we have to do now is bake it at 350 for 45 minutes or until the center is almost set. So this is how my Oreo cheesecake turned out. It looks really good. My whipped cream is melting a little bit, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a bite. I'm using a plastic fork and a paper plate, so hopefully there's no weird sounds going on other than me going nyah, nyah, nyah. So rich and creamy, and this was so easy to make. If you love Oreo cookies, this is loaded with them. So creamy, so good. Okay, let's get on to the questions. I'm going to eat and answer questions at the same time. Some people sent the same question, so I'll go ahead and get that one out of the way. Let's see. Sally Anderson, Donna's Journey, Ruby Aria, and Andrea Nugent. I think those were the only ones that said, what do you do for work besides YouTube? I work in data management. Data storage, so we try to find digital solutions for all of your paper. It's a very boring job, but I'm happy to have it. So that's my real job. I also used to own my own candy kind of baking business. That was a few years ago. I actually had a kiosk in the mall for a few months. but the rent there was crazy high. I mean, like $2,500 a month. So that didn't last too long, but it was a fun experience. And so I still do that around the holidays, and I take special orders like gift baskets, or if you're having a party or something, I'll still do some treats and candies for that. So that's still fun. Let's see. Sally Anderson also wanted to know what my favorite foods were. Well, I have a lot of favorite foods. I love pasta, I love pizza, I love sweets, donuts, anything with, birthday cake. Birthday cake is probably my favoriteest food on the planet. White cake with white buttercream icing. It just doesn't get any better than that for me. When we're talking salty foods, I like pasta, anything cheesy, mozzarella sticks. You know, the same stuff everybody else seems to like. The Creep Ender asked, do I have a husband? Well, I guess it depends on how you define a husband. Do I have a ring on my finger? No. I've been with my boyfriend for 9 years, so we feel like we're married. We just don't have a piece of paper saying that we are, but it definitely feels like we're married. Marie B asked, what are your hobbies? Well, I definitely like to watch and now film YouTube videos. I think that's super fun. I also like to bake or cook. I love playing with my dogs, going to the beach. Just spending time with my family and friends. That's it, nothing major. Donna from Donna's Journey says, what made you start your YouTube channel? Really, I was just obsessed with YouTube. I have been for like the past probably 3 or 4 years. I started watching Trisha Paytas. I don't know how I got on that channel, but I was hooked ever since I started watching her. And then you know how it goes. You start seeing who she's watching, and then you click on this video and that video, and you're hooked. So I've been watching videos for a long time, and I just find it so interesting about what makes somebody want to put videos out, what makes us the viewers want to watch it. I find it fascinating. I love to eat. So I just turn the camera on and let people watch me eat, and then I thought, well, I enjoy cooking my meals. Maybe people would like watching, and I didn't necessarily start out to be a cooking/eating channel, but that's what it is now, so that's what we're going to stick with. I'd like to see if it could go to other things in the future, or either have another channel that shows a different side, like a vlogging channel or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Believe It or Not 67 said, what made you start your own channel? And that was just kind of being fascinated with YouTube, watching the videos, and then thinking, hey, I like to watch it, maybe I'll like making them, and it has been fun. I enjoy the interaction and the community. I mean, the people in the comment sections, I've already met so many kind people, and it's been really great. And also I enjoy the editing process. I'm not good at it yet, but I do enjoy sitting there and putting the different clips together and stuff. They also say, how old are you? I am 27 plus 10. So Traylon McDougall asked if he can get a shout out, and do I have any kids or a husband/boyfriend? Yes, you can, Traylon. Hey, thanks for watching my videos and asking a question. I do have a boyfriend of 9 years, and I don't have any biological children of my own, but he has 3. They're 21, 17, and 9, and even though they're not mine, I love them like they are. Young, Free, and Coupled Podcast asked, have you ever been to London? I have been to London twice, actually. After I graduated high school, I went with my mom, 18 or 19, and we went to London, Amsterdam, and Paris. And it started snowing while we were in Paris, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, one of my most favorite memories. And then in 2003, I went backpacking with a friend for 3 weeks. And when I say we went backpacking, we were backpacking. We hopped on trains and tunnels and airplanes, and it was so much fun. Let's see, we went to London, Nice, France, San Sebastian, Spain, which I absolutely adored, Rome, Italy. I'm not sure if we made it to Paris. I think we did. Paris Paris and Nice in France, London, Rome, Italy, and San Sebastian, Spain. Loved it. I would never do that now, unfortunately. I'm so glad we did it at the time that we did, because now it's just a completely different world and I would be too scared. Kendall Cruz asks, are you seeing anyone? And if not, what is your opinion on relationships? I am seeing someone. I've been with my boyfriend for 9 years. And my opinion on relationships is you just have to do what works for you. Jessica Abanion said, were you able to see the eclipse? We live in Alaska, so we weren't able to see it. The cupcakes look amazing. I love your videos. Thanks, Jessica. I answered this in my last video, the shrimp Alfredo video, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Spoiler alert, no, we did not see it. Okay, so I've sat here and answered all the questions and left my poor cheesecake over here by itself. So I'll go ahead and take a few more bites of this. Oh, so good, so rich and creamy. Oh, it's so rich. So thank you guys for sending all of those questions. I enjoyed answering them. The crust is so thick. It's got Oreos all the way through it. Oreos on top of it. Well, thanks for all the questions, you guys. That was fun. Hopefully you got to know me a little bit more. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below on this video and I'll answer them in a future video. I hope you'll take the time to make this delicious cheesecake. If you're an Oreo lover, which it is America's favorite cookie, you're going to love this cheesecake. It is just delicious. Thanks for joining me in this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure that you're subscribed and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.